On this video, I'm going to show off my Williams Black Knight pinball machine here at Doug's Home Arcade. This is the game that pretty much exploded the madness that started this whole craziness of pinball machines and video games that I've collected over the years. And it kind of almost starts with this machine. There's another game that's kind of before this one, but I'll get into that in another video, but this is the big one right here. This was the Holy Grail. So how this machine came to be is this is a game that I played at a family fun center that was right down the street from my house, and I was playing this particular machine that you're looking at in 1981. So the game was already a year old. I was about 11 years old at the time. And I was playing Black Knights prior to 81. I was playing it right when it came out. I actually saw it at a pinball sales business that was selling pinball machines, and that's actually the very first place that I saw the game at. It actually happened to be the same place that where my first pinball machine came from. And when I saw this, I was blown away. I'm like, I couldn't believe the double levels and the talking. Obviously it was not the first talking game, but just the amazing talking and just the whole package. Just amazing game. So I played a lot of this game when it came out, and I just thought it was the holy grail of pinball machines, and it was at the time. And in 1982 I went over to that family fun center just to play some games, and I was kind of like shocked that a lot of the pinball machines were now gone, and they're bringing in more video games and other types of games as well. And there's the Black Knight. Sitting there with a for sale sign on it. I think they wanted $600 for it, which was a really good deal. Even though it was a lot of money in 1982, it was a really good deal. These games were going for a lot more money at the time, and when they first came out. So I raced home super quick and just waited for my dad to tell my dad about it. I thought, as a long shot, he's gonna buy this game. We already got a game, and why would he buy it? But he knew how much I loved this machine. So I figured he might do it because the price was really good on it. And I told him about it. I said, hey Dad, I said, sitting there at the dinner table, I said, the Family Fun Center's got this Black Knight for sale, and they only want $600 for it. He goes, let's go check it out. He didn't hesitate on it. And so we went down there, he talked to the owner and bought the game. I think this was on a Tuesday or Monday, so I had to wait till Saturday. So it was a very nerve-wracking week because I'm just waiting for this game to get home. And Saturday comes around, my dad's going to pick it up, and my mom won't let me go because I had a really bad cold at the time, and I was just so bummed out. I wanted to be there so bad when they picked up this machine at the arcade, so I missed out on that. But later on that Saturday it arrived, and played the daylights out of it, and just played it for years. And friends would come over, and we would just really play this thing to death, and pretty much kept it in really good condition, kept it waxed. Still looks pretty much the same as the day it came home. A couple things I've changed on it, and also I just want to point out it's been a really good machine. I haven't had really any problems with it. It's been a very solid machine. System 7 was just locked in at the time. So the big change was the back glass. That's not the original glass. There was a dartboard next to this machine at my house, and it was a metal tip dartboard, and screwing around I missed the dartboard and hit the back glass, and that was it. So I had some money in a savings account that my dad had been putting away. Wasn't much in there, but he'd been putting it away since I was born, and I had to basically buy this back glass that you see today with my savings money. That was supposed to be for something else later on in the future, but well, they weren't going to buy it. I had to buy it because I broke it. And I'm happy I did that actually, because the original glass had a good sized scratch in it, where this one is a brand new factory Williams glass. This was around late 82, 83 I think it was when I purchased this glass, and it's held on. The game has always been in warm conditions, so it's not flaking, so this is kind of a rarity. You don't find Black Knights with a good back glass on it, so it paid off that I got a really nice one that's held up. On the play field, replaced the pop bumper cap. That's a factory Williams. That was done early on because the original cap had a crack in it. I recently just replaced the drop target stickers. They were just kept falling off, and I kept gluing them over the years, and they were starting to kind of get worn out. So got all new stickers on there, and a couple plastics. The lock plastic was changed because that had a crack, and I changed it from another Black Knight that had later on, and also that plastic is replaced. And then I added that little tiny plastic there. That was never added from the factory, and you can buy those now. And I decided to add that on there because I always wondered why there was something missing there. It was just a piece of wood there with no paint or anything on it. That's pretty much the bulk of it. All I've done. Game still plays excellent, and the cabinet's still in very nice condition on it. And this is definitely a game, even though I don't play it a whole lot anymore like I used to. I'm kind of glad I don't. That way it's more preserved. So this is definitely going to be a keeper forever. I don't see myself ever getting rid of this game just because of the whole backstory behind it. And this is basically my childhood, and this is the game that I kind of learned how to kind of tinker with pinball machines. So yeah, this one's still got a major connection to it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause for a moment, and we'll get a game started so you can see it in action.
I will play you, my enemy.